Everything that you see that I have on this earth, before I became a President General of UPU, is still what I have. The cars I drive are the cars I bought before I became President General. The houses I own are the houses I have before I became President General. My children, all of them left this country well over 12 years ago. And they are living well wherever they are. So it's not influenced by UPU. The road to my house, which is Ese Gam Crescent, remains as it is. It has not been tarred. Neither the former government nor this present government has given me 50 kobo for anything. And I'm not under the control of anybody. Nobody has given me an instruction. Hey, I'm not on any payroll of anybody. Nobody has given me 1 naira. And I'm saying this on television because they see me as a very simple and homely person. I'm friendly. I don't abuse position because power comes from God. There's no politician in this Delta state that that does not know me by name or know me by face. Because you know one good thing about politicians, when they know they are not, you are not going to ask them for a bag of rice, you are their friend. I am not anybody in anybody's payroll. Every donation that they make to UPU during conferences is paid into the UPU FCMB account. Nobody has ever paid money into my private account because I have no use for it. I became President General before this present governor became a governor. So where is the politics coming from? Then come to think of it, like I told you before, Chief Omene does not know the history of UPU. The Mukoromowo they are all talking about, him. Ask him whether he knows the compound of Mukoromowo. Mukoromowo was the President General of UPU. Mukoromowo,
yes,
that is making noise about. He doesn't, because Mukoromowo will never have anything to do with this kind of person if he were still alive. Mukoromowo, my brother, was president of UPU. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
From 1937 to 1948. Within this period, 1937 to 1948, Mukoromowo got elected. He got elected to the Western Regional House of Assembly. The Western Regional House of Assembly. You know, we have the Western Region, yes, Northern Region, and Eastern Region. Western Regional House of Assembly, and remained there till from 1937 to 1948 when he died. In fact, he died as a member of the House of the Western Region. What can be more politics than that? You tell me. Because he doesn't know these things. I don't know whether you were born when one of the Okumagas contested governorship election under MPN in the former Bender states. So they will tell you Okumaga will not do this. Do you know Chief Salubi that he was a hardcore politician? Now, what of Felix Ibru? He was a member of the UPU. Felix Ibru was the governor of Delta. Was he picked from the dustbin? So, I will tell you, politically speaking, much as I'm not involved politically, you cannot attract development to your area without politics. It is just myself that seem to be satisfied with the job I'm doing, which is paying me. To others is not much, but to me it's satisfying because I don't know what my mates have that I don't have in little quantity. And I've risen through the ranks. I read that Greek and I have a certificate for it. If you ask for it, I will show you. I will not go and show you the picture I took with Buhari. I have a degree in law. I have a certificate for it. If you ask me, I will show you. I will not go and show you the picture of Guloke Jonathan or the convertible Mercedes that I was driving long ago. Those are things I have in my compound there. I have that border with my money. No politician has changed a motor tire for me.
Chief, I think that's a political influence. That they are trying to say UPU is a bit too political under your administration. Is alleged though. I think it's because partly because of that Okowa's visit.
No,
you already brought out. You issued a statement.
Yes.
You went there to greet him for giving us
a level playing ground. Yes.
Honorable governor.
Yes.
But this issue was misinterpreted. There were even pictures, someone saying that Okowa was transferring money to you, and you guys were looking at. So that signal,
yes,
that message, that signal that it
yes,
brought out to the public. I think that's why some presidents.
No, you see, let me tell you about this community called Urhobo Nation.
Yes.
We have majority and then minority. Where are those who made that noise? They have withdrawn into their cocoons because it's just a pocket few of people. They have all withdrawn. What is wrong with Okowa? When did Okowa become a leper that nobody should go and see him? That brings to mind. They said there was an accusation, EFCC accusation, against Okowa, yes, of 1.3 trillion. Have they collected the money now? As Okowa be convicted now?
No.
That is why it's good to ask questions. Okowa never gave me 50 kobo one day for anything. Okowa does not know me by face. Okowa does not know me by name. That opportunity we had when we met him, and I told him, now that we have been able to sit together, can I have your number so that once in a while we can call you, mostly now that we want to have UPU conference. Now what happened? It's Okowa that was giving me his phone number, okay, and some said whether I've gotten an alert.
That was the picture, the trailing picture.
You see, if I get an alert from Okowa, do you think I'll be here with you? No. Those who joined Okowa,
yes,
into that allegation are the same people that were making it. Professor what do you call it? The immediate past commissioner. What was he before Oduwa made him a commissioner? He was just a common health and physical education lecturer in Delta State University. Common, I'm using the word common. I used to visit him. He plants okra with a ridge at the back of his house. Ask him, what was he? Dr. Wilson Omene was in PDP, and he became chairman of Ethiopian West local government. Since he left and started moving here and there, what has become of him? Nothing. You see these noise makers, they benefited from Okowa. I never got a grain of rice from Okowa government, and I never went there to go and discuss EFCC. I'm a lawyer now. I don't know how somebody in this Nigeria can look at me legally and say I'm a failure. I don't know. So we had an appointment before there, and the purpose was one, to thank him for all that he did. When a man makes statement that it is a right, look, a right. If you translate a privilege into a right, then you make mistake. Then you become a spoiler. Okowa was faced with a fait accompli. There were problems within the Urhobo Nation. Who and who should be fielded as our governorship candidate? Meanwhile, on one end is the Ijaw Nation. Ready to field in their only candidate because they told Otwaro, the immediate past deputy governor, to step down for just manager. So it takes the heart of steel, a man to keep his command, his words. I am going to give this position, I'm going to support. Don't say it's a right. That's the way, how do you call it, Dr. Wilson? No, I will call it Dr. Wilson. Chief Jerry Wilson. I'm coming to him. That's why he talks in an unguarded manner. What is a right? Have you not seen rights? The oil in Niger Delta is our right. Where is it taken to? All the pipeline you are seeing. Why don't you go and block the pipeline since you know how to fight for your fundamental rights? The man did us something noble, and it was not out of place to show that the Urhobo people are grateful. You were not swayed. You went there just to show gratitude. Now, that arrangement was fixed for 18th of August. Ever before EFCC started making their allegations. Ever before. Now the man wrote to tell us that he was traveling on vacation, and on his return, he was going to invite us. Now he invited us on his return. Coincidentally, 2 days to that time, they said EFCC wanted him. So we should not declare our arrangement. But that shows we are not civilized. And why should we tie wrapper? What else again do you want us to do? I should wear jeans? How do I explain to his security details that all these people that are with me are members of UPU? He went there, and you can take note. No reasonable person of Vance Iwuri than Faith Magemite. Faith Magemite, on a good day without Okowa, can she be the local government chairman of Ethiopists? Do you know how many professors are in Ethiopians? How many medical doctors even from Okpara? Do you know how many lawyers that are in Ethiopians? Through Okowa, Faith Magemite became a local government chairwoman. She's angry because she wanted to go to House of Assembly, and they said, no, your own not too much. Maybe they give somebody else. She jumped out and went to APC. That is their business, because the nature of a politician. Then who? Lucky Rishi. I feed Lucky Rishi. Ese Gam, I feed him. And the first political appointment he got was through me. If you ask a Rero Davi, they will tell you. Lucky Rishi. He lives on hand to mouth, begging in Abuja. He signed that he's an honorable stake holder. Well, the other man who said is whether Atta being from Lagos. You know, Lagos branch, Approval branch invited me to the end of year party. I could not make him call for that pressing issues. This man, he was called upon to come and represent the President General. After, very funny guys, do you know, after representing the President General in the Saturday meeting, on Monday, he joined to sign condemning my visit to Okowa. The man who represented me, even without my consent. Who else is in that paper? I've told you about the Professor Muboga. These are just urchins. When it's favorable to them, they just tell you anything. When it's not favorable, Professor Iboje, I am aware that Iboje was pacified to step down for Olorogun Ese Gam. I have his records because he read the weather political science and was teaching in University of Port Harcourt. No guts, no courage. He just saw the imposing structure of Olorogun Ese Gam and he caved in. These are the people who said, I'm not supposed to go to Okowa's place because Okowa has an allegation on his head. They should not be pushing me to the wall because I have no reason for it. I'm very free. I move freely with everybody. You just sit down, you make statement. The other day, he said if you were my president, he would have done it differently. If I wear jeans, go Okowa place, or if I say no, Okowa, you know, you are now an accused person, and very soon you are going to go to jail, so we will not come and see you. What is my business with Okowa? Okowa has never made me anything political. I'm not an SA, I'm not a P, I'm not an SSA to anybody. I'm just Ese Gam. You get the point? Yes. Thank you. In the constitution of UPU, for your information, the only person who cannot join a political party is the President General. Ranging from the first vice, who currently is the secretary of PDP, down to the third vice, Minimini, who currently is a staunch member of APC, down to all the other ranks. It's only the President General. Why? Because if we need any political intervention, we can call on our members. You, secretary, go and tell your people in PDP that we want so and so road to be tied, or so and so thing to be done for Urhobo people. That is the way it is. The constitution of UPU excludes the President General from being political. And asking whether you have seen me in any rally. And recently, they said PDP people came to HO Federal Consulting. They came to constitute their ESCO.
I covered it.
Good, in Eko.
Yeah, I covered it.
Eko, my hometown. Did you see me there?
No, sorry, you were not there.
So they just make statements, unguarded statement. This Christmas, the rice I ate is the one I bought. And the one given to me by my children. There was no truck, no vehicle from anywhere to say, come and give PG this. You know, UPU wrapper is very cheap. So you can wear it on 100 occasions. Nobody will say that cheap wrapper because it's UPU. And that's what I do.